Let's find a better song than this. Okay, this works. What's up, guys? I know it's been a long time since I've been on YouTube. Well, I say a long time, I mean, shoot, December. But I kind of take that kind of long. So it is currently almost 11 at night, and we are gonna have a talk. I've been debating on doing this video for quite a while, but the way I see it is that no one talks about all this stuff that I'm gonna talk about today. And I know a lot of people, I won't say suffer from it, but have these thoughts running through their mind. So it's gonna be nice, I think, to have someone to listen to. Even though if you don't like me, you don't even know who I am, it's something that it might be nice to hear. So let's get started. So I'm currently eating, have my meal. So if I eat, I have work in 6 hours. So if I eat a little bit, just know that. Anyways, so this video, as the title said, is going to be about the big secret that people don't talk about, or don't feel comfortable talking about even friends. So we're going to talk about depression, anxiety, not suicidal, but it goes into the idea of depression, anything like that with life. So I did a Google search, what depression is. So it is a feeling of sadness or loss of interest that characterizes major depression that can lead to a range of behavioral and physical symptoms. Those could be changes of sleep, appetite, energy level, concentration of daily behavior, or self-esteem. Then depression can also lead into the thoughts of suicide. So it's definitely something I've suffered from. It's definitely a thing that I know a lot of people suffer from, but then again, like I said, a lot of people don't open up to people about it just because they're scared. They don't feel comfortable doing it. That's the main thing. Like I said, if you're probably watching this video or saw the title, you've probably suffered from something of it. Anxiety, just feeling just not good enough kind of thing. So my personal experience is just I grew up with a skinny guy. That's just it. I got bullied when I was younger about being super skinny, playing football, looking like I shouldn't even belong there. But the way I took it as is just I know I'm skinny, so I make fun of me with it. Now, in today's society, we have it to where making fun of people, I wouldn't say is normal, but it's more common. Just even if it's something a little jab of someone's race, ethnicity, skin color, orientation, sex, yada yada yada. So that's a whole different, we're not getting into that. So but we'll go back to if you make fun of someone by that, they're gonna cause depression. People don't see the repercussion of depression. So people tell me I'm skinny. I know, look, my arms are small. Okay, whatever. So why make fun of me over it? Keep going, keep going, keep going. And you think it's just a joke. And you go, okay, yeah, he's just cool with it, because I play it off as okay, cool. Yeah, it's funny, ha ha ha, we'll make jokes. But when I was growing up, that hurt. And so why, people didn't understand that. I didn't want to tell them, be hey, that actually hurt my feelings, because nowadays, if you tell that, if someone makes fun and be hey, you're skinny, you'd be haha, thanks, yeah. Or tell them, be hey, that's not cool, I don't feel like I'm being bullied or whatever. People see that as oh, okay, you just can't take a joke. No. Especially in schools nowadays with older people to younger people, bullying is still a thing. Bullying leads to depression, which also leads to suicide. So when I was in 8th grade, I was in student council. We had a guest speaker at one of our conventions. His son committed suicide via a gun due to bullying at school because of making fun of him. I'll plug the channel here if you want to take any more information about it. It really kind of hit me hard as a kid, just because I wouldn't say I was to that extent, but I definitely was bullied because I was skinny. And this is not just about me. I'm just using me as an example so you can kind of get the picture of it. So, like I said, in 8th grade, the speaker, his name's Kirk Smalley. He definitely hit home to me about the whole bullying thing and the suicide. People don't see the repercussions of it. So, what I'm trying to get out of this whole thing is yes, people suffer from it. Yes, people don't sometimes know about it. Like, people don't understand how, to the extent of the depression, anxiety, suicidal. Now, when I say the word suicide, you might be like, whoa, it's a big word. A lot comes with that word. So, obviously, if you're to that point where you're like, what's the point of life? Why am I here? Well, if you're a faithful kind of person, you'll turn to God and be like, God, why am I here? Say your prayers, kind of let Him speak. If you're not, think of it like this, or you can think of it if you are a God person. What's my purpose in life? People might not know that. People obviously, like, if you start growing up, going through the high school phase, whatever, you don't know what you're gonna do with your life. You're like, what am I doing? What is the point of me being on this earth? Take it back. Don't get into those deep thoughts. Take it back and just kind of think. Okay, well, what do I like doing? Okay, me, powerlifting. I like lifting. I like football. I did that when I was high school. I like talking to people. I used to be very shy because of the whole bullying thing or whatever, but now I'm opening up. Obviously, I do YouTube, for God's sakes. I mean, come on. I like talking to people now. So it's just one of those fear factors I'm getting over. But anyway, so I did football. Now I love powerlifting. That's my life. That's what I do. So find something you like doing. Find a purpose in life. So if you don't know your purpose, test things out. So let's say, like I said, I didn't think these little arms were gonna do lifting. I didn't think so, but I fell in love with it. Now that's what I do. That's my getaway. That's what I do. So let's say, for example, if you're in school and you like doing art, okay, and you don't really know what you're gonna do with your life. You're just kind of depressed. You're in a state where you're like, dang, what am I gonna do? Like, what's my purpose in getting up in the morning and doing? Well, if you're not in school, do art. Do what you do. Paint. Draw. Do something. That's the main thing. That's the main thing I feel like is what happened with me, is I did something about it. So if you're just going to sit there and dwell on it, you're not going to get anywhere. You have to make a step and make progress. Little steps. I'm not asking you to go be Picasso, but do a little bit to keep your mind occupied. Put a happy face on put a smile on your face, my bad. If you, like, wake up in the morning, do something to make you maybe just an inch forward into a goal. And that's the next thing. Set goals for yourself. For me, it's obviously powerlifting, but in life, like, I want to graduate college. College sucks. We all know that. College sucks. Graduate college, maybe, like, other people have kids, find marriage. Okay, that doesn't bother. I don't care for that right now. But it's to be successful. And if you don't have goals in your life, you don't have a purpose in life, and that kind of goes intertwined together. So if you don't have a purpose of what you're going to do, what's the point? So if you're into that dark stage of depression, suicide, even anxiety, find what you love doing. Don't cancel out everyone that, like, judges. Just cancel, or in general, just cancel everyone out. Do what you want to do. Follow your heart. Follow what you believe is right. If you believe that you don't drop out of school and do video games, cool. If you want to go to med school and pay a lot of money to be a doctor, cool. Follow what you want to do or what you love. And these don't have to be big term goals. Like, you could do a goal if you want to keep it fitness. You can be, I want to lose 5 pounds. Easy. Don't say easy, but it's an easy goal to set. It's small, it's simple. You have your short-term goals, your mid-term goals, your long-term goals. Short-term being like a couple weeks, mid-term being a couple months, and then long-term being obviously years. So if you're watching this video, just think. If you're into that stage, you don't like talking to people, because I used to be there. I didn't like talking to friends. I didn't want to be embarrassed to tell my friends that all this was happening. I just didn't see the point. I didn't see the point in telling people, because I was like, I don't want to feel bothered to tell people my problems. So if you're watching this, just like pause, sit, do you. Do you. That's all I can say. It's just, don't worry about what people think. Do what you want to do. Worry about yourself before you worry about others. And that could go into, like, relationships, friendships, family, blah, blah, blah. But no matter what situation you're in, focus about yourself. Like I said, I keep saying this, do what you love to do. That's going to get you out of that stage, or a step forward to the stage. It takes time. If you're into a deep depression or deep, like, thought of suicide or whatever is not the fact that you just need help ASAP. That's what people want. It's worrying about taking baby steps forward to continue your life happy. You might not be in a happy stage at the time. Yes, that's what happens when you're in depression. But if you don't try and make baby steps forward and see the light at the end of the tunnel, what's the purpose? Like, obviously, like I said, if you're a faithful person, God puts you on this earth for a reason. You just gotta find that reason. It's gonna take some trial and error. I mean, like, heck, for me, I tried football. That didn't happen. And then I tried powerlifting. Something I never thought I would have done. Now that's my life. You just gotta be open. You gotta be open for new things. You have to try. Like, I'm antisocial. I don't like people. I like talking to people, but I don't like being at social events. But if you start slowly introducing that into your life, that gets over your fears. And then slowly adapts to new things. Okay, so let's go into fears. So let's say if you're afraid that people judge you. You're afraid that your self-esteem is going to crash. Okay, if someone tells you, like, someone says, "Oh, you're not strong." Okay, cool. I worry about myself. Okay, if you have to take the part out of your day to make fun of me or say something, they don't have their life on straight. Don't worry about that. Don't stoop down to their level to listen to them. Stay up here. You don't want to go down here. That's the whole point of getting out of depression. You're going upwards, baby steps up. Don't worry about what people say. And that's easier said than done, obviously, because people are like, "Oh, Josh, you're skinny. Josh, you're skinny." Like, I keep saying that because that was what was processed in my brain as a kid. So that's my example of it. It could be appearances, personality, yada yada yada. So just tone it out. Yes, it's hard. Yes, you're gonna be like, "Dang, is he right? Dang, it really bothers me." Tone it out. There's no point of listening to someone stoop down here when you should be up here, talking wise. And then we'll move on to friends. If they aren't there 110% of your life to support you, whatever you want to do, no matter big or small, what's the point of having them? Now, I'm not saying cut off all your friends that you think that they're not going to support you, but if you don't have those loyal people that are going to be with you for a long time, it's toxic. Don't keep those other people in your life. Keep the ones that are going to stay with you, stay positive. Now, you don't have to tell them your whole life story or be like, "Oh, he cheated on me with his girlfriend. I can't be with her friends anymore." Okay, that's totally irrelevant to this whole thing. But it's going to be people to support you no matter what you do in life. Those are the people you want in your life. So, I know this is a big old rant, and I'm just kind of going off the top of my head, but this is, like I said, this is a video that I've always been wanting to put out just because I know a lot of my friends have like issues like this, and I've always been kind of like a big brother figure to a lot of people, or a friend, whatever you want to call it. And I've listened to some of these people, so I know kind of, and then obviously I went to high school, I'm a teenager, I know what people like. I know this, so I'm not an expert. I'm not going to be like, sit down as a doctor and tell you all your problems. No. But I'm always going to be the person to be here for anyone who's watching this. I don't care if I don't know you. If you just want to sit down and talk, like I said, let's go at it. Like, I'm here to help because I've been in dark times. I've been into a point, I'm like, what's the point of my life? But then again, I'm not saying I'm out of it, but I'm to the point where I see purpose. I see a goal in my life. I'm chasing my goal. It's what I want to do. So that's my forte. So, like I said, moral of the story, this is a big old blob of random thoughts that are just going out. Like I said, it's like 11 o'clock. We're just going to talk. And I know this is very different than what my other YouTube videos are. I'm going to be doing that, but then also going to like have talks. And if you don't like the talks, cool. If you like the other videos, cool. I don't care. Like I said, I do me. I do what I want. So, moral of the story is, if you're in depression or suicide or anxiety, find a purpose in life. Baby steps forward. See the end of the road. Light at the end of the road. Find something. Do little things that'll make you happy. Make you smile. If that's cleaning your room, good. Make you smile. That's the biggest thing, is being happy, finding happiness and finding something that makes you just like warm inside, little or big. That's the main thing that I've found out that helped me kind of road out of that anxiety. Now, people are like, what got you into anxiety? What did it? Like I said, it was a mosh pit of like bullying, things not going how I want. That was a big thing. Like, let's say I talked to this girl and she kind of, like, we talk, she curves me and it just doesn't work out. Or you go through a breakup after a long relationship and it just doesn't go your way. Yeah, you're gonna go into a slump. It happens. But what's the point of sitting in that slump when you have your whole life to worry about? Now, obviously that's easier said than done in a big picture, but for example, if you break up with your girlfriend after like 3 years through high school and you're just like, dang, what do I do with life? Like, what now? What's the purpose? Okay, you're in high school. Don't worry about it. Second of all, yeah, it's gonna suck, it's gonna sting, your heart's gonna hurt, but you gotta move on. You gotta, like, and that's, like I said, easier said than done, but if you don't move on, you're just gonna stay in a slump. Find happiness, find something new, do you. If you like, if you guys were together for so long and you couldn't go golfing, and now you can golf, do something. I hope that's the main thing I can, like, keep, like, finding examples to say. Find something to do. Don't sit at home if you're in depression, because obviously you're gonna want to sleep more. You're gonna feel lazy. You're gonna feel like, why do I want to go to the store? I'm fine. Get out of bed. Do something. Walk. I don't care. Find something. That's gonna get you out. Trust me. It's gonna get baby steps forward, and you're gonna see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I think I'm just kind of repeating myself. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm just ranting. Really didn't have a game plan, but. Okay, so I hope if you like these videos, obviously I might do more. This is something that's kind of personal to me, and I was kind of iffy on if I wanted to post it because obviously I've only done fitness on my channel, so we'll see. But I hope this kind of helps some people. Obviously, if you're if you're not wanting to open up to someone about this or anything like that, hopefully this video kind of helps you find a purpose or find ideas of how to help this without trying to be like finding help from everyone else, or if you're too scared to go to like a doctor or anything like that. Now, obviously, if you're suicidal and to that point where you're like, I'm done, obviously you need to seek some help. Trust me, there's no reason why you should give your life when you have a purpose in life. There's no point. There's nothing. There's always a purpose for everyone on this single earth to do in this life, big or small. No reason you should give it up so early. That's my rant. I'm gonna end it on that. You're gonna see another video probably this week of a vlog. It's gonna be totally different from this video right here. This one's kind of sad, depressing, blah blah blah. That one's gonna be up pace, fast, funny. So we're gonna go two spectrums. But hope you enjoy this one. I might do more. Feedback's always nice. I don't care if I don't know you. Let me know how you liked the video, if it helped, if you want to talk about any of these issues. All my social media is open to everyone. I'm an open book. I'm always here to listen. Stay positive, find a purpose in life, be happy.